What's life like in a small American town of 3,000 people? Come spend a day here with me in my hometown. We don't have any malls, no movie theaters, so life here moves really slow, especially the mornings. By this time, most people have already started going to work, and I like to go out on the porch and watch the sunrise while I drink some coffee. People are usually busy during the day with work, whether that be working on the farm or some kind of small business, so it can often feel like you're the only person in the whole town. I have plenty of time to myself to eat breakfast and get some work done. When I have the chance to come home, I like to go through some of my childhood stuff that my parents keep in the basement. My parents saved everything from when me and my brothers were growing up. I have the old clothes that my mom used to make for me when I was young and some old school projects. I also have a lot of books that I loved as a kid. One of my all-time favorites is the series of Unfortunate Events. I used to read like one book a day during summer vacation. Living in a town this small definitely does have some downsides, I'm not gonna lie. Like, there really isn't much to do around here, and going to a slightly bigger town nearby takes about an hour, and even once you get there, there still isn't much to do in that town either. If you want to hang out with friends, we usually just drive around and listen to music in our free time, or we might go to the ice cream shop to eat and talk. Iowa has a lot of plains, which makes it great for farming, and after spending so long in bigger cities, I'm kind of surprised at how comforting I find the landscapes here. When I was young, I always wanted to get out of this town and experience more, but now, looking at the horizon, I realized how this kind of life can be really calming. Growing up in this town, I also spent a lot of time at the local library. When I was a little kid, I used to rent like 5 books at a time, stuff my backpacks with all the books I could carry, and walk myself back home in the summer heat. Things get a little more interesting at home once people start to get off work. Sometimes we invite people over to eat and play card games. My mom always makes a lot of food, and recently my brother has been cooking too. And even though I'm all grown up, I still have some chores I have to do when I come home. I usually help my mom do the laundry since there are just so many clothes that need to be washed. We also spend a lot of time outside, working in the garden, or just hanging out on the porch. I know it might be a bit different from what you expected. Life here is really chill, it's not super exciting, and there are pros and cons to this kind of life, but it's nice to experience a change of pace every once in a while.